Before I start this video, this is definitely not a clickbait. We are giving out so much scholarship. It's an humble start from our side, from my company. Please make sure that you watch today's video till the end. Alright guys, welcome back once again. If you're someone who's new to my channel, my name is Nikhilesh, and yes, we will be talking majorly about scholarship here in Germany. Now, this is not the official scholarship by any government body or any private firm. This is something which we as a company, if you don't know, I also have a company called as Nikshala. Very huge thing for us to announce something like this for a startup like us. But we wanted to help community. Yeah, so make sure that you stick till the last to understand what kind of scholarship are we talking about, what is the eligibility criteria, how is the whole process going to work out, and how can you get enrolled to avail this scholarship. Let's start this video. Alright, just to quickly update you about the coronavirus situation, if you are someone who had planned to come this year, I think your plan is going to come true, because situations for coronavirus have improved drastically here. Things are getting back to normal. Government is taking a lot of good measures to bring back the life. People are coming out of their houses. Alright, so recently I came across this situation with a lot of students that they wanted to transfer the uni assist cost, which is €75 and €30. They could not do it because they didn't have an international card. So now what you can do is, at a very minimal cost, we have started this service on our website. You can simply go on, I'm using mobile version, so if you're on a mobile version, go on nikshala.com. You'll see 4 dots on the right hand side. There is Uni Assist thing, what you see there. The solution what we have brought for you guys is, now you can simply pay us using this platform in our Indian account, and internally we will figure out, and we'll use our German account for you so that we could pay directly from euro to euro, so that you're saving a lot of transfer cost and all of that hassle which you were going through before. When you go through the form, we are asking you for your first name, last name, mobile number, email ID, Uni Assist username and Uni Assist password. Very important point. Some of you may have a question, what about my credentials, what if it gets lost? Not to worry at all. We've taken extra measures when we were designing this portal so that the security, from a security point of view, everything is secure, not to worry. And you can do the immediate calculation right then and there. So €75, go into the quantity, put 1, which is to begin with, and then €30 as you guys are aware of, every time you pay to Uni Assist. So the more application you file, so each time you have to pay €30. So you can go ahead and file 3, 4, 5 application, and it will show you immediately what is the service charge, what you're paying, and the total amount. So as I said, not to worry about the security, and of course you're paying directly. Even though it's showing in euro, you will be eventually paying us in INR only. So before I start talking about the scholarship, I've got something. One second. Look at this. Okay, so to begin with, there are a few important highlights of the scholarship. Number one is it's only designed for private universities. We don't have any solution for now when it comes to scholarship with public university. As I said in the beginning of the video, this is purely designed in-house in our company. I'm also going to tell you where is this money coming from. So as I said, this is only for private universities in Germany, and even in private there are specific areas which we have a target on. That is somebody who wants to study MIM or somebody who wants to study MBA. Now, if you want to know more about MIM or MBA, please go ahead and watch these 2 videos. You will get an understanding of what am I talking about. Well, the second question then comes is, where are we going to get this money from when we ourselves are struggling at the moment? In fact, all of this economic crisis which is about to come and hit the market, where are we going to get this money from? This is for people who don't know how does this whole business works. Typically, education consulting companies, they have a tie-up with private universities. So every time these people bring business to universities, the university pays them a part of the fees what student has paid to the university. Now that ranges from 5%, 10%, 20%. And that's how education consulting companies survive. But the sad part about people who do this is they highly promote specific set of universities whom they work with. But if a student wants to go to a university outside their partner universities, they will not be able to help you, because they will not be getting anything from the back doors as a business. I don't even mind sharing how much these consulting companies get paid. It's anywhere between 1,000 euros to 2,000 euros, which is like pretty huge amount for consulting companies. And many of them solely survive on them. When you go to them, typically they would not even charge you sometimes for a private school because they're getting some money paid directly from university once they've sent you. So what we thought is, why not to open the doors for people who are looking for some financial help while we are able to use all our connections here in Germany, France and Poland. Typically the scholarship will only be open for Germany for now. One very important point while I'm saying all these things, we as a company will not be pushing you to go to a specific university. It's of course your choice. I'm also going to show you now how to register for this scholarship. So starting from how do you register for this scholarship? Step number one, go on nikshala.com. Well, once you're on the website, you can see on the menu bar there is scholarship button right there. You will see a form which we would request you to fill in every information. So for an example, I'll quickly fill this form out now. So your highest qualification, which is if you're pursuing bachelor's right now, please select bachelor's. If you have already completed bachelor's, please select bachelor's. And of course, if you're someone who has completed the master's already, so you can still select the master's program. And in what stream was that for? Which year did you pass out? If you're still pursuing your bachelor's again, you have to write that particular year. Work experience, just write a number of years. If you've done some internships, write the number of internships. But if you haven't done any of that, put 0. Simply, I would like to study MBA or MIM. And if other than these two, you can still go ahead and put it. But as I said, this is purely for private universities where business programs are taught. Let's go with MBA for now. Which year are you planning? Now, bear one thing in mind, this scholarship is purely open for someone who's looking for admission in 2020 winter, which is coming September, or summer intake 2021. Please keep that in mind. So select one of them. Here's a very important part. There's a question in the form. It's called as university. When you press the university, you will find all the universities from France and Germany divided as per cities. So select carefully, do some homework and put your preferences there. So let's say I'm gonna go ahead and put example of, let's say, SRH. Preference number 2 will be, let's say, Munich Business School, and preference number 3 would be EU Business School. I've totally forgot. How do you plan to sponsor your studies? It's self-finance, education loan or family sponsorship. Select one of them. Let's say I go with education loan, and then go ahead and submit the form. And yes, your scholarship application has submitted successfully. Thank you for your interest. We will contact you as soon as possible. Alright, so moving from here on, see, I'll try to keep the transparency as high as possible while I'm talking to you guys, because there's no point hiding anything here. We've designed this package to get into the scholarship. You are supposed to buy a package of 18,000 rupees, and in 18,000 rupees we'll file these 3 applications. It doesn't matter which university you're applying to after you've selected from the form. So there are a total of 7 steps involved into going through the whole process. That is, number 1, you have to go on nikshala.com. On nikshala.com, go on the scholarship. After that, fill out the scholarship form, which I already showed you. Once you've done that, third step is when the counselor officer will get in touch with you to understand your requirements, your grades, your profile. Then the next step is that you will be forwarded to the admissions team. Admission team will then secure you the admission. So once the admission is secured, the next step is very important and crucial, because this is where we're going to give you a mini project, like a task. It could be any task to do with marketing, it could project management, could be anything from the field of business. We'll give you this task, and for this task we'll also give you marks, and based on the marks and the overall profile, finally we will decide out of everybody how many scholarships we have to dispense. For now, temporarily we have thought of 5 with all our mathematics. That's why the number comes around 1,75,000 rupees, close to 2 lakh. There might be a possibility that I might increase the number a bit higher. If we have more people enrolling, of course we're going to give out more scholarships. So once the task is submitted to us, then comes the results part. So yeah, we're going to finally announce what is the result. So I'll give you a bit more detail about what money are we talking about, how is this going to be dispensed. We've designed different kinds of reward system plus scholarships. For example, there's one which is the highest amount what you'll receive is 800 euros scholarship if you get that, and this 800 euro scholarship will only be dispensed to you once you've arrived here in Germany and you start your class. For straight 4 months we will be dispensing 200 euros every month into your account. The other type of scholarship is something which is a bit lesser than 800, that is 650, which will be then eventually divided into 4 coming months. And then there are other type of reward system. What we've created is giving back the amount what you have paid to us, 18,000. And then we have similarly a lot of scholarship what we have designed. It totally depends on the selecting committee, how much grades are they giving you after you submitted your mini project to us. Now you might have this question of what are we going to be looking into while deciding whom to give scholarship and whom not. Number one thing is the grades what you have scored in your bachelor's. Number two thing is how much German language have you completed. Third thing is how much IELTS scores have you scored. Fourth thing is what kind of extracurricular activities have you done apart from your academics. Fifth thing is the project part what I was talking about, which will be given by us. Sixth thing is any extracurricular activities. Six things which we will be typically looking into. The other question you might have about this is who can apply for the scholarship. Pretty much everybody can apply. If you're someone who is studying whatever bachelor's and now you have interest studying masters into business or MIM or MBA, it doesn't matter whichever business field you want to study management, feel free to apply for this scholarship. Well, as I said, on third stage of the selection process, wherein once you've submitted the application form, the scholarship form, my team is anyways going to get in touch with you. You can ask all your pending questions there also. For now, go ahead and feed in your information. We'll see what happens at the end of the day. As I said, it all boils down to what the selection team has to do. That's all what I have for you guys. Please go ahead and apply for this as fast as possible, because we all of course have a limited number of scholarships to be given out, or at least whichever type of reward are we talking about. We'll only be giving out to a certain number of people. And if you're watching this even after some months of uploading, doesn't matter, go ahead and still apply, because as I said, the window will be open for very long for winter intake 2020 and for summer intake 2021. So if you're someone who is looking forward to get admission in summer 2021, please go ahead and enroll it. Doesn't matter, we'll keep you in our database. With that being said, thank you so much for tuning in, and if you like this video, and more than like, I would say please go ahead and share this within your WhatsApp community or student community, so that more people are aware of this. Thank you so much guys. Yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.